Hello, Internet. How's it going? Hello from a pretty cold London. It's going to be -2 overnight. That's unpleasant. Oh, Anthony Jantony. I do love that name. It's ridiculous. It's brilliant. Yeah. Also, this room is my warmest room. It is 14.6 degrees Celsius in here. So, yeah. Hence all the blankets and such. It's also really hard to get myself up in the mornings at the moment because it's just so goddamn cold. I basically have like a sheet and then this heated blanket, then a weighted blanket over the top, and then I have the heated throw on overnight, but it goes off after a few hours. So like in the morning I have to be like, oh, turn it on, max temperature, warm up. Otherwise I just won't get out of bed. So, to be fair, I still didn't get out of bed until about 5 p.m. today. So, you know, probably not doing too well. Oh, also, since this is my first stream now with Talking Avatar, let me switch to... It really is hard to get up in the morning when it's cold. Look, it's a little talking avatar. How cute is that? Hello, it's me. Little goblin in my asbestos canoe. I'm trying not to just laugh at how cute it is. It's also like I've drawn a few different expressions for this. Let's hang on, where are we? Desktop and avatar. I need to fiddle with a few things. Image reaction. Let me. All right, what expression do we want for talking ones? This is obviously happy. There's also angry, about to cry, crying, and sad. Which expression shall I go with, just to show off how silly this is? How over the top I have gone with this whole thing, clearly. Just for now, I'll switch back. What expression do you want? Angry, okay. Let's see. Goblin 4 angry, and then Goblin 4 talking angry. I need a better way of switching this over. But okay, here we go. There we are. Man, this game is really making me angry. Get it? But I'm just going to stick with that for a bit because it's funny. It's funny. So, thank you. So, Final Fantasy 2 from 1988 originally. So what happened last time? We were ambushed by some goons on horses. They wrecked our faces. One of our friends went missing. We haven't found them yet. Let's see. Clearly, from my avatar, you can tell I'm struggling to think. We went off and found a was it we started off, we were like to a princess, hey, we want to fight because our homeland's been wrecked, and she was like, nuh-uh, you're weak and feeble, and we still are, pretty much. So we did some quests. We found I think someone who was in love with her, but then immediately died, like, you know, Deus Ex Machina timing right there. They gave us a ring. We showed the ring to Hilda, the princess. She was like, oh, my beloved, did he say anything? No. Which, I mean, come on. Pass on the dying, give her a bit of closure in some sense. But she told us to keep the ring. At some point, we got her, like, advisor guy to come along with us. He gave us a canoe. It turns out it's made of asbestos. We put it into a fire and nothing happened. So, you know, fireproof canoe, pretty cool. And then we went off. We found some people as slaves in the mine. We freed them. Anything else interesting happen? We got blown up a few times by some bombs. We died. I died, rather. It's me. It's all my fault. God damn it. Yeah, I think we just keep going. Fireproof canoe. Best canoe. Load game. So about 3 hours in. Alright, so what I did was I didn't progress beyond bits with a bit of dialogue so that we can see what we need to do again. Dark Knight overseeing the Dreadnought's construction was most capable. Fortunately for us, he's tending to other matters now. Well, that's handy. The theft... Oh yes, we stole a chunk of mithril, which apparently one chunk was enough to... Oh, the chocobos. The duck things are chocobos. Hang on. Let me, Big chicken horses. Chocobo. These boys. Look at... They're big old fluffy birds that you can ride on. They're like a staple of Final Fantasy stuff. In various levels of cuteness. They're good boys and girls, and others. They're good bubs. Oh, there's also classic Fat Chocobo as well. But yeah, that's the thing. We rode the little Chocobo for a little bit. We got a single chunk of mithril, which apparently was enough to arm the whole of the rebel army. Okay, we're going to Bafsk. If we're to stop the Dreadnought from being completed, this may be our only chance. We have a man in Bafsk. He's found a way to reach the Dreadnought. I want you to destroy it. I mean, that's quite a big cry. Far cry from, you know, initially, no, we can't have you children going fighting. Now we're, like, tasked with one of the most important operations in the game. In the world. Well. Okay. So we're going to Bafsk. How much cash do we have? Soddle. Okay. Can't do anything. Are we full health? Close enough. Full mana at least. Yeah, pretty much. These peeps, these nerds, they want to go off and do something for us. Well, I mean, there's this impossible task. They can, you know, go off and do that. We don't have to deal with them anymore. Perfect. Those bastards. How do we bring up big map? Here we go. So where the heck is Bafsk? Bafsk. Here. So, what we want to get the... We want to get the ship to Poft. And we want to run from there. Okay, fine. Poft. Oh, weird name. So even though we're quite high HP, we're still dealing with, like, real crappy goons. So, we may as well line up some attacks which will buff our magic abilities a bit. Except you. You can just defend. You know what? You can attack. I still don't know if Mingwu is actually going to be sticking around. Like, still feels like to me he's not going to be. Okay. That's all of our attacks laid up. Cool. Intellect up. Alright. Getting our asbestos canoe. More little bugs. I nearly took damage there. Alright. Yes, I want to go on a boat to Poft. Poft. Name's not going to stop being funny to me. So, how cold is it where you are? Is it flipping freezing as well? I'm definitely much more of a warm weather person. When I was younger, I didn't really like hot weather as much, but these days, I definitely prefer hot weather. Far too cold. Yeah, I went briefly to the shop next door. You know the one. So my sleep pattern is balked at the moment, and I have therapy tomorrow at 10 AM. So I need to be leaving a bit after 9, because take the bus because I'm a cheapskate. That's the Dreadnought. And I am not waking up at a time that is conducive with, you know, going outdoors at 9 AM at the moment. So I was like, I know, I'll do my classic, go next door, buy big, stonking, awful pizza that will send me into a food coma, and that will fix everything. It's a perfectly healthy way of doing things, right? Unfortunately, they seem to have stopped selling it, so I've got mini pizzas instead. So after this stream, I'm basically just going to gorge on mini pizzas and hope it puts me into a food coma. I'm definitely living my best life, honest. That's definitely a good way of living. It's not. You'll need a pass to board the Dreadnought. You're with the rebels, right? Like, it's probably not good that we come in and they're just like, oh, you're with the rebels, right? You've got to destroy the Dreadnought. Okay, well, if we're that obviously rebels, we probably don't want to go talking to any of the Imperials, do we? There's a rebel spy masquerading as an Imperial soldier. If you can get to him, I'm sure he'll have some important information for you. Oh, that's handy. Okay, so we do want to find one Imperial. Oh, you're kind of sneaking off. Okay. Hard to believe a bumbling idiot like Borgen could become a general in the Imperial Army. Oops, you didn't hear that. There are no key items to learn. Have you seen my canoe? Nothing happens. Okay. My canoe is also Imperial proof. Yeah, so piece I like, I kind of stopped buying stuff. I mean, the shop next door to me is a Tesco. I don't feel like working at all with that buffoon Borgen. The thought of doing anything for his precious glory makes me sick to my stomach. Wow. Is that who this chump is in the middle? What's this? Back to work! Work, I say! Oh, maybe he should be more of a kind of frippery person. Back to work! Work, I say! If we finish even one day sooner, my glory will be exponentially greater! Okay, fine. Yeah, so Tesco a while ago started doing annoying... That's a shrine. We don't need to revive anyone. They started doing, like, club card pricing for the discounts and started jacking up the prices. Basically a way of trying to just, farm more people's data. I've stopped buying stuff from them for the most part, but, I mean, my usual Lidl is still 20-minute walk away. I mean, we don't have any money, do we? No, we can't buy anything. Where the heck? Should I just... I mean, I'm worried that if I start talking to any Imperial... Okay. That someone is going to be like... hey, we're going to fight you. You are obviously a rebel, apparently. Yeah, it really does suck, club card pricing stuff. No. Fortunately, Lidl hasn't done that, so I'm not a fan of giving away my data. Where the heck is this dude we're looking for? Bean? Have I been in here? Assume that goes if I go off the edge. Been in here. That mage. Nothing else. Talk to you. Just a goon. Talk to you. Oh, I hate that Borgin. Being used by a man like that really makes my blood boil. It's weird though. Can't seem to remember what things were like when the Dark Knight was in command. But that's interesting. Very selective amnesia. This was just an inn, wasn't it? Okay. Perhaps a shrine. Is this just an item shop? Question mark? Yeah. Batman voice with what? With which character? I don't want to buy any of that stuff. Get out of here. But we're supposed to find some person in Bafsk. Go talk to you again. Ask Dreadnought. Aha! Hooray! So you're the one they sent to destroy the Dreadnought. Oh yeah, of course it was. The Dark Knight. Yes, you're quite right. I'm not sure I can really do a Batman voice. So I'll just talk really deep there. Don't worry, I'm on your side. There's an entrance to the sewers up ahead. It's a back way leading to the Dreadnought. Be careful! If they see us talking, they might start to get suspicious, so I'm out of here. Peace and out, bro. Bye! Alright, here we go. Next dungeon. Pretty banging music already. Ambushed! Oh no! Self-destruct. Immediately they start just killing themselves. I have that effect on people, I think. At least they're not as bad as the bombs that witch just ate our faces off. Did we get XP for that? We apparently got some level experience. And of course, if you get a hit in this game, it ups your HP, doesn't it? So, yeah, that. Longsword. I think everyone's got all the best items they can get. Yeah. Okay. There's a whole bunch of me! Goblin guards and soldiers, I think if they're the same as we've dealt with before, we should just be able to just kill them with attacks. Oh yeah, I need to heal Maria, don't I? It's a pretty big hit, 225. Hey, alright. Let's do this before I forget. I want to save my MP. So we're just going to use a potion. Zombies doing the thriller dance. The thriller. Oh, I just realised the thing. Should I? Do you want me to move my little avatar so you can see the actions? That's probably not very helpful. Or if I go to... Where's my mouse cursor? It's on the wrong screen. No, let's have an avatar. Let's... Oh bugger, that's moving. No. Oh, no, that's bad. Hang on. There we go. I have to do things weirdly to move everything. You'd rather see the actions than the enemy list. That makes sense. Makes sense. Let's move me there then. And, hello. Alright. Let's just attack all these people. Think they die easily enough? Yeah, nice and easy. Alright. Again, got the rather cheaty mini-map. I forgot about that. Makes it way too easy to navigate through dungeons. Probably want to go this way first. Nope. It's a dead end. Or bombs. Or balloons. Cool, they die easy enough. Yeah, nothing down here. Poop. Yeah, it's nice when you get through them quickly. Certainly this was the case in, like, these classic Final Fantasies, where trash mobs, you just basically just spam attack on everything. It's also why I tend to go with attack. Like, okay, so in this game, because you only level up your abilities as you use them, I should be using magic attacks more to level up my magic abilities, but I'm still very much in the habit of using just attack, physical attack, to kill stuff. Oh man. Didn't get in quick enough. To deal with stuff, to then save MP for curing stuff, or curing my characters. As that tends to be, certainly in the era of Final Fantasies I grew up with, Final Fantasy 7, 8, 9, particularly 7. That was the kind of almost optimal way of doing things. Oh, a longbow. Is that the same as I've already got on Maria? Yes. Well, that's useless to me. I want a refund. After I kill these men. Yeah, because essentially, if you just used magic attacks all the time, then you would chew through your MP between, like, rest points. It wasn't particularly efficient. There's nothing down there, is there? Queen Bee. Let's kill Queen Bee first. And just attack all the rest. Don't know if the Queen Bee does anything extra, but it feels like it should, so, you know. Yeah, in the PS1 era ones, if you use magic on just trash mobs, on random encounters, then you would essentially end up just running out of mana before, you know, by the time you got to a boss fight. And you could use potions. That was a reasonable way of doing things, but it would quite often just chew through your cash. Or, you know, it would use a lot more cash than if you were to only use healing abilities. Yeah, exactly. Potions of money. Potions of money, friend! So, you know, prefer not to go with those. Though in this, it does seem like the amount that an inn costs depends on how much needs healing. I don't know how that arithmetic works. But I suppose it's probably still more efficient than using potions. Plus Mingwu has loads of mana. Alright. Oh, cold. Yeah, I'm just going to turn my heater blanket off a bit. There we go. Give me more warm, please. It is cold. Also, I was enjoying the music in this dungeon, but then the regularity of fights means it keeps getting interrupted. I mean, it doesn't help that I keep talking, but it's not like I get to hear it for very long. Easy. And poison in this does not stay, does it? No. Cool. Cool. Let's keep going. Balloons. Is there a balloon vendor somewhere around? I mean, Final Fantasy music is always bopping. Plus, like, we're firmly in. So Final Fantasy 1 through 9, all the music was done by Nobuo Uematsu, or Uematsu Nobuo, if you want the Japanese reading. Yeah, word order. Yeah, I grew up on this music. It's what prompted me to do a degree in music production. Okay, there's probably going to be at least a mini boss, so let's take the time to healify. Let's see one more. I didn't notice that actually, the little progress bars on leveling up. I wonder what teleport would level up to. Now you teleport even more, but it uses more HP, MP, even though it does exactly the same thing. Alright. Boss time, I assume. You're too late. Oh, this is the Dark Knight. Hello, I'm Batman. You're too late. The Dreadnought is complete. I've been working behind the scenes to see the project through to completion. End your resistance. Kneel before your Emperor. It is the only alternative left to you. Is that Batman voice? Consider what I've said. When the time comes, we will meet again. Flawless. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, another goon appeared. Oh, this is, looks like you have come all this way for nothing. See for yourselves. That's your Batman. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh my god, it's made the world 2.5D! No! Oh shit. Oh no! Okay, that's actually bad. So that's why there are so many balloons in there. They're just throwing them down on all these cities. Well, that sucks. Shit. Bafsk Cave. Is this going to be a shortcut back out? Oh. They just got snakes in here. I know these snakes. So these are called leg eaters. I was about to move out of the way. I'm going to switch to cam for a bit. But I need to move my cam a bit across. Feeling not too hideous today. Just, wrapped up in blankets. Yeah, they were called leg eaters and vampire thorns. So are they snakes? Are they plants with... Oh, found a pass. Yes, well, I have to be cozy. I was saying earlier, it's 14.8 degrees in this room. Just a bit cold. It's very cold in the UK, by UK standards. Also, my flat's insulation. See, look. Vampire thorn and leg eater. But I wouldn't really associate thorns with snakes. Like, what? So, yeah. I don't know. It's almost as if this is a fantasy world, believe it or not. It could be otherwise. I'm going to keep calling them snakes. They look kind of cute in their own little way. But yeah, the insulation in my home sucks, so... And then I live by myself, so there's really no point heating up the whole flat, and I can just heat myself and it's way cheaper. It would be nice to be able to, not be cold, though. Oh, preemptive strike. Icy suckers. Hey. Leave. Yes. Nothing else for us here. Right, so we need to get back to town with rebels in it. Whatever it was called. Can't remember. Probably can actually look at the map and be like, oh yeah, Altair, that's where we're going. Need to go there. Is everyone else cozy at least, even if it's cold outside where you are? I hope you're cozy. I do also have pajama trousers on. I'm ready for coziness, for sure. Snuggling a heater, yeah, I mean, very fair. Oh, was this place attacked as well? We were attacked by the dreadnoughts. They're dead. They're all dead. Everybody's dead, Dave. Alright. This place doesn't look too happy. Okay. Can we ask you about the dreadnoughts? What you want to do is blow up that thing's engine. Do that and you can bring down the whole overgrown tub. Ooh, snow. Where are you, if you don't mind my asking? I mean, you may be someone from my FF14 free company. Oh, okay, Netherlands. Maybe not. Quite a few people in my FF... Oh! Well, then I don't recognise your name from... I should probably look at Discord, but I've got too many things going on right now. Yeah, fortunately we haven't had snow here in London, but it is going to be -2 overnight, so let's look up El Forecastio. Office. Weather forecast, London. So, yeah, cold, but not snow. It's a clear night tonight, so no clouds, which is partly why it's going to be so cold overnight. But hopefully... Oh no, -4? -4, are you having a giggle? That can fuck right off. But it looks like it's going to be dry at least, so hopefully no snow. Ah, right, okay. Well, thank you for coming along. I appreciate the support. Are you excited for the new patch? Are you keeping up with the MSQ at all? I might actually stream the MSQ content stuff tomorrow. Walking on the canal. Oh, jeez. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. So, for Anthony Jantony's perfect name benefit, the next patch for Final Fantasy XIV is coming out tomorrow. Currently, we're on a maintenance window, so you can't actually play because they're preparing for the patch. It's going to be the next part of the MSQ, the main story quest. It's only going to be like 2 hours worth of content because it's only a small incremental patch, 6.55. But this is going to be the part which starts to really build into the next major expansion. So it's going to be interesting to see where it goes, basically. Yeah, I gather it's going to be like 2 hours worth of playtime, so it's not much. But it should be fun. There's going to be some additional side quest stuff. Oh, that's annoying. Middle of exams. What are you studying? Let's move the mouse cursor. Yeah, I've... Well, if you want, you can kind of do some studying while I stream it, but then, you know, integral safety science, that sounds very important. Maybe don't watch my nonsense whilst studying, because otherwise everything will go explode. Please don't do that. People might die. Okay, the ship still works. But you can if you want. Yeah, the thing which I'm most interested in is if there's going to be a new extreme. Because there's going to be a new trial. So trial is like an 8-person fight. Either part of the main story, or as part of like a separate series. In this current expansion, Endwalker, it's all been part of the main story. Okay, Bloom got attacked as well. No, we don't want to go. Doesn't look too happy here, does it? Not bad. I don't think I'm going to make it. Can I give you a potion? I mean, I have someone here who knows loads of curing magic. You want to maybe... They can even bring you back to life. We can go to a shrine and bring you back. No? No? Okay, we're just going to leave you to die then. That sounds perfectly reasonable. Yeah, I'm hoping there's going to be a new extreme. That'll be a tougher version of a trial fight. I've only been around for the release of one other extreme, the previous one, and it was really fun to kind of learn that, you know, no one having any knowledge, and therefore not feeling like, you know, I'm terrible at game, and letting everyone down and all that kind of stuff because I don't know all the strats and I struggle with learning things off guides and all that kind of stuff. So I do want to organise with the free company some... Well, I did want to organise some stuff with the free company, playing some extremes. Certainly I would like to play some stuff. I could certainly teach the EX7, the up to now, the latest extreme. But I know that fight pretty well. It's the only extreme I actually know quite well. Because again, I was around for it. And it's actually easier than some of the others. Yeah. Okay, what's everyone like here? Yeah, it'd be nice to do some extremes at some point, for sure. Yes, we've already talked to Sid. He's given us a weakness. Okay, the hideout is safe. So, everyone, all the civilians are dead. But... oh, that sounds a bit too much like Modern War, really, doesn't it? Awkward. Okay. I'm scared. Me too, kid. It's my life. Prince Gordon has disappeared, huh? What does Hilda have to say? Not Hildegard, just Hilda. Shock has been caused my father's condition to take a turn for the worse. I hate that my father has to see this. He knows his death is near. Is there nothing you can do, Mingwu? All those who live must someday die. It is our fate. Still, it is my duty as a white wizard to ease the pain of those who suffer. Except that one chump in the other town. You're just going to ignore him? I shall remain here and devote myself to the care of the wounded. I shall take my leave of you. Yeah, I didn't think it was staying around. The fate of the world rests on you, Firion. Just ignore the other two. No, it rests on Colourful Guy. The other two, they're just along for the ride, maybe, I guess. You know, don't really care about them. No, it's all on Firion. All the responsibility and all the glory is yours. Fuck the other two. Even though we're all just kids being sent off to war. Mingwu left the party, as expected. My father's condition has improved a great deal, thanks to Mingwu. Wow, that guy works quick. Jeez. It's just... that civilian we met in the other town who was like, I'm nearly dead. Like, it just rubs it in his face. Like, Mingwu could have, like, just looked at him and he would have been fine, apparently. But no. Fuck that guy. Let's ask about Dreadnought. How are we supposed to fight something so terrible? Huh? 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 There are no key items to learn. You see my canoe? No. Happens. It's princess-proof as well as fireproof. After all that, they finished Dreadnought anyway. Incidentally, I believe the king has something to tell you. Well, that's handy exposition. I mean, where to go? You see? It happened just as I said it would. Obviously, the task was more than you could handle. Ouch. Just kids. Leave us alone. Alright. Yo, what up? Dreadnought is a massive airship. It is likely they both function on the same principle. Well, that's handy. Alright, Kengi. So many perished in the Dreadnought's attack. Perhaps it would be best if we surrendered to the Empire. Huh? Dreadnought? I've never heard of it. Dreadnought? I hardly know aught. No one knows more about airships than Sid. He was such a fine knight once. Oh, how men change. Mythal, huh? Wild Rose, huh? Okay, so do we need to go back and talk to Sid? Maybe? Maybe not. See if you have anything else to say. Probably not. No. See my canoe. What about my pass, actually? Nothing happens. Let's go up to the princess and be like, hey, I have a military pass here. Can I pass by? She's like, what the fuck are you talking about? What's in here? Oh, this is like the tutorial room, wasn't it? Screw that. We know everything. We don't. Right. We also need to find Prince Gordon. Because he ran away or something. He's gone off to live a life in the circus, maybe. Okay, well, we know where Sid is. He's in either Paloom or Poft. Paloom, I think. So I guess we go there. After we go and exterminate some more bugs. Right. Star's canoe. Kill all the bugs. He missed. I mean, to be fair, I don't think I'd really do very well trying to hit an insect with, like, an axe or shoot them with a bow. Seems a bit off. Seems a bit incorrect. This world doesn't have bug spray, so, you know, you deal with what you got. I don't think Sid was here. I think Sid was in the other place. No, sorry. You're still dying. There's nothing we can do for you. Absolutely nothing we can do for you. Definitely. Also, yeah, this guy's like, oh, I'm about to die. And then, that's true, depends how big the insects are. Still, I feel like bug spray would be a good start. Yeah, there's people here who have items for sale that could save this guy's life. You know, relatively cheap and all. But no. Because capitalism, he's just gonna fucking die. That's another big oof moment. It's far too close to the bone. Daughter's dead, that sucks, I'm sorry. Dreadnought attacked and destroyed the entire town. It even changed the sprite for the location. What can I do for you? Any of those? What can I do for you? You sound exactly the same. Oh, mithril weapons. I think these were better. Hang on. Attack 20, accuracy 50, evasion 2. Yeah, I know. Clearly I'm not doing capitalism correct. Oh no, what a shame. Okay, I could do with 2 mithril swordies. I can afford it. Oh, mithril bow actually. I'd rather get that. How many can I afford? I can actually afford 2! Hooray! Weapon upgrades! How much? That's attack 5 up to... Oh, so there's no loss in accuracy. That's good. Straight up damage buff. Perfect amount of money. Yeah. And we don't even... you know... We have enough for 2 potions that could possibly save this person's life. But no, sorry dude. We're just gonna leave you to die, apparently. What can I do for you? Well, we're not using shields at the moment anyway. We're going full ham. I shouldn't have said that, I'm hungry now. Magic? We don't need any, well... We could do with some, maybe to pad out stuff, but... Nothing really need to... Okay, so... Poft. Poft is where we need to go. Poft. Oh, actually... If we had bought potions to save that guy, we wouldn't be able to afford the boat, because it's 32 gil. We only have 60, and potions are 30 each. So yeah, perfect amount of money. Unless Sid is going to be like, well, to hire my services, you need at least 29 gil. That's true, that's true. Maybe there's, the Paloom Theatre. Maybe he's practicing. That's okay, cool. Maybe that's the case. We'll go with that as a headcanon. That makes me feel a lot better. You want the airship? Well, pay the guy behind me. Dreadnought. What you want to do is blow up that thing's engine. Yes, we know. Airships are powered by sunfire. I'm sure the dreadnought's no different. Let's learn about sunfire. Ask about sunfire. Controlling sunfire is a tricky business. Let the flames get too high, you've got a runaway on your hands. The engine will blow sky high. Okay, I mean, cool. We learned a thing about sunfire. You need to go anywhere? I'm wondering, now that we know about sunfire, do we need to go back to Altair and be like, hey, King Dude, we found out about sunfire? I think we probably do need to, which means we need to get a bit of cash. So, come at me, bros. Sasquatch. That's right, we're going to wipe you out. We're going to chop your feet off and say, hey, look, these are some big feet. Give us money. Thank you. We just ran off into the woods. We found a couple of hairy boys. We were like, give us your lunch money. And now we're going to catch a ferry with it. Sounds about right. Sounds about right. Classic video game logic, isn't it? Alright. Oh no. I don't want to go here yet. I need to go back down to Altair. I'm assuming that's how it said. Goblin! With me! I'm real cheeky like. Oh yeah, I really should be using magic attacks, shouldn't I? Level up those abilities. Attack! Magic! Fire! Magic! Fire! Magic! Fire! Right. Guy Fire leveled up. Alright. Cool. Well done, Guy. Now, if we talk... I reckon it's the king we need to talk to. It'll either be him or Hilda. Ask about Sunfire. Scott sealed the gates of Kashuan Keep to protect the Sunfire in the event they were defeated in battle. You'll need the goddess's bell to break the seal. Goddess's bell? Tell me about the goddess's bell. Oh, sorry, this guy was dying, wasn't he? The whereabouts of the bell are known only to the Kashuan royal family. Okay, so we need to find Gordon. He leveled up into Guy Fieri. Nice. Nice. He's got a butcher's cleaver. That's his axe? Question mark? Ask. What is his bell? I've heard Scott and Gordon mention the bell. The gates of Kashuan Keep open only to the voice of a Kashuan or the ringing of that bell. And the bell rests deep within a cavern on the snow plain. It will not be easy to retrieve. So it is your intention to enter the snow cavern? Very well. If only Gordon were here, there would be no need for you to risk such danger. But he isn't, so you must. Lol. There is nothing I can do but pray for your success. Yosef knows the snow plains like the back of his hand. You should seek his counsel. Who is Yosef? Can someone tell me who Yosef is? Yosef? Hello? No? Yosef? No. Yosef? 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 Aww. Prince William. Yeah. I love the classic Final Fantasy music. As this track in particular gets used as, this melody gets used part of like a Final Fantasy 1, 2, 3 medley compilation type thingy. Such good music. What was your first Final Fantasy, Phoenix? We got 7. The original 7, not the remake. I tried playing the remake and I really didn't enjoy it. Okay, let's look at El Mapio. Okay, so there's only one area that snow exists. Salamand. Alright, okay, 14. Have you played any other Final Fantasies? Certainly I find it interesting, because I have very fond memories of Final Fantasy VII. God, I'm just confused as to where Yosef is. I have very fond memories of Final Fantasy VII. Oh. Hobble. I wonder if it still holds up, you know? Tobble. Poft. Very silly names in this game. As expected. So... Alright, okay. Oh, actually, that's a question I have. So I recorded my last session. It was about 3 hours long. What would be the best, like, what would be people's preferences for ways to watch a previous live stream? Would it be have it, like, lightly edited? Just, like, the whole stream, and then, like, breaks cut out, start and end cut out, all that kind of stuff? Or maybe, like, cut up into 1 hour chunks, but still lightly edited, or heavily edited like a YouTube video? I'm inclined to go with something more lightly edited because, like, I mean, it's not like many people are going to watch it, you know. It's more just like, hey, look, I have a record of it. I've still got I'm going to be keeping all the original files on my server. But it's just like, what would people actually like? What would be people most likely actually going to watch a recording of a VOD? Yeah, give me what you prefer. Nice to hear opinions. So for instance, the only stream that I watch regularly, the part I like about it the most isn't them playing the game, it's them chatting all the nonsense. And so if they had edited videos of them just playing the game, like, that wouldn't be the main part for me, you know? But then another channel, they do edited parts, but it's like, oh, I'm missing out on stuff, but also this content is also quite nice. I don't know. There's merits either way. I'm just kind of wandering around at this point. Yeah, like, I'm unedited, I'm kind of thinking is basically just, you know, removing breaks kind of thing. Yeah, I wonder if like, having, even if it's just all uploaded at the same time, just having like 3 hours, you cut out all the breaks. I mean, not that there were many breaks, but you know, and then chop it into 3 1-hour chunks, and then just upload those. It's more just like, if there's a break left in, then if you're watching the video, then it's like, oh, now I have to like skip through the video to find when the break ends, kind of thing. So I would edit those out. But yeah, like if it was 3 1-hour chunks that will, basically just flow straight on one to the other, as someone who, this is for Anthony Jansseny, if you are normally wanting to watch like a 3-hour whole VOD, would you still be interested in watching like 3 1-hour things if they were just all uploaded at the same time? Just makes it kind of easier to track your progress. They're in a playlist, so you just need to click play on the first one and it just plays through all of them. Or would that actually kind of put you off a bit? I'm just interested. Like, there's no right or wrong answer. It's just interesting to find what other people's opinions are, Because of course, like, if this is being uploaded to YouTube saves your progress. So, ultimately, like, a 3-hour VOD could just come back to it later on, but that doesn't mean it's necessarily, what people prefer as a kind of user experience. Okay. So kind of like mild preference for either one mild preference for 3-hour single VOD, one mild preference for 3 1-hour VODs, but okay. Alright, 2 mild preferences for single 3-hour VOD. Yeah, I mean, that sounds like it's on you. That's like, if you do that kind of thing, you could like look at the video on the other one and be like, oh, I'm this far through, kind of thing. The way I've done that sometimes with like, yeah, I figured you would too. I've got a single account, but it's not my main account. It's got YouTube Premium, but YouTube Premium from South Africa, so it only costs £3 a month. Lol. But since I mainly watch YouTube, like that's my main thing, I appreciate the lack of adverts. I have no idea where the fuck I'm going. Like, I could just go straight to... Maybe Yosef is actually in Salamand, so maybe we should actually just stop dawdling here, tinkering, and go say hello to a goblin, and burn and ate them. Yeah, maybe I'll do it in just single 3-hour VODs. I mean, 3-hour really just because that's how long I played last time. I feel like it's a good amount, certainly for, like, playing of a game. Like, playing longer than that. And can be a bit exhausting. I mean, already my throat hurts a bit. I've been talking for 1 hour. I'm not used to this, clearly. Which is probably why I'm doing this, because, the last 3 years not been kind. In more ways than one. How much will it cost to go on the airship? Yeah, certainly like other streams. Like, for instance, learning Final Fantasy XIV Extreme. That would be an entirely different beast. It may be that I end up, like, sure, maybe putting up a whole VOD of all the learning stuff, but I mean, that's just watching someone fail over and over again. Maybe that is actually preferable to watch a stream of the, like, the final kill, or any funny bits before then, that kind of stuff. But, I mean, that's not going to happen too often, I don't think. Salamand, 200 gil. We have 380. Perfect. I mean, true, but to give it into context, so this is going to be Extreme 8. And Endwalker Extreme 8 is going to be the new one, assuming there is a new one, which I think there will be, because it's going to be part of the main story quest. If, like, Extreme 7 was the only one I was around to learn, and I think, because, like, it's, you're learning with 7 other people, and they're going to be of varying skills as well, and varying levels of knowledge and progression through it. I think it took me like 12 hours total, maybe, somewhere around there, to get my first kill. Like, you know, we're not talking a small amount of, like, watching someone fail over and over and over again. Oh god. So, the first MMO I played, the only other one I really played properly was Vanilla WoW, and that was back in, like, 2004, 2005. That, raids in that, had 40 people, 40. All of, again, variable abilities. This was 20 odd years ago, nearly. So, like, just I've noticed a massive increase in people's kind of like baseline skill abilities. Coordinating that many people, the guild you had to be in had to be huge, just because you had to have that many people, at least. And then, you know, people were going to miss it. You had to have a whole system for like points. DKP is called Dragon Kill Points, or you rack up points for attending raids, so that then you can then spend it on getting items when they do drop. It was a whole thing. So 8 people, a very different thing. Oh, did I? Okay, I paid the guy behind you. What do I do now? I was just not paying attention. I was rambling about, you know, I was reminiscing. Here's the airship. Cool. Yeah, so 8 people. Much easier to do. There are alliance raids, which are 3 groups of 8, 24 people in Final Fantasy XIV, but they're not hard content, really. So you don't need to worry about it so much. Alright. Is there a Yosef around? Yes, I've already done that. You don't look like a Yosef. Yeah, that's true. Maybe. I mean, maybe I'll upload a lightly / unedited, however you want to refer to it, of like the whole thing, and then do some like stream highlights. I don't know. Like, there's the whole thing around like playing the YouTube game optimally, but like it's not like anyone's going to watch anyway. So like how much, or like, you know, very, very few people, to the point where it doesn't matter about playing metrics and all that kind of stuff. So like, do I really need to worry about playing the YouTube game, certainly at this point? I don't know. Maybe I'll just like upload live streams, like the largely unedited one, and then do you know, like a highlight / the kill kind of thing. It would also be very, very fun to do that with people in Free Company. So Phoenix, if you want to join for that, I suppose you said you're doing exams, aren't you? But still, the invitation's open. Be there for others in Free Company as well. And that goes for doing the story as well, if you happen to be online at the right time. Is there a Yosef around here? Oh. Yosef! It looks like you managed to save my daughter! Thank you! This is this guy's voice, apparently. That cowardly Borgen has been threatening Nelly to get to me! Forgive me! If there's anything I can do to help, all you have to do is ask. Alright, okay, cool. I'll probably, next week, Wednesday. Okay. We'll see. Certainly I'll be up for doing it more, even after getting my first kill. Right. Ask. Goddess's Bell. The only way to reach the snow cavern is on my snowcraft. Ooh. I keep the snowcraft hidden in the mine. There's a blue stone on the first floor that marks the spot. That's what we saw last time. That explains it. Look behind the stone and to the right. The secret room's there, and the snowcraft is inside. I need to give a heads up. Due to being in multiple FF Statics and D&D groups, I don't have many free agents. Fair enough. Fair enough. Sorry I couldn't help you find the Mithril. So I want to make it up for that by pitching in now. What are we waiting for? Let's go! I guess he's joining us. Cool. we have a Yosef now. Tell us about yourself, Yosef. You have a moustache. You are bald. You have no magic points. And you are a monk, it looks like. Wearing a poncho. Cool. And he has a very excitable voice. Apparently. I'm sure my throat will love me for... Right, where are we going? It was... was it Summit Falls it was called? Yeah. So we need to go south, around the corner, into our fireproof asbestos canoe, and up there. Oh wait, no. We go around the river, don't we? So we go west. Okay. Oh, actually, should given that I'm assuming that Yosef isn't going to be staying around, but this only costs us 100 gil. Sure, you now know fire. We're going to enrich your life by joining us. Public Guard. We do magic, learn all these things a bit more. Fire. Now you as well. Congratulations, you know magic. Imagine if that happened. Imagine if someone, like, you were just chilling, minding your own day, or like, oh hey, I've got like a bike or something. You want to borrow that? Oh yeah, sure. Let me teach you how to use magic in return. What? I can learn how to do magic. I can learn how to create fire. Are you fucking kidding me? That'd be pretty amazing, wouldn't it? Yeah, just someone rocks up to your day, it's like, oh yeah, here, this only cost me like 10 quid or something, you know, here you go, and you pick up this book, and it just disappears, but you suddenly have a feeling that you can know how to create fire, or zap people with lightning. That'd be pretty fun. You wouldn't need batteries anymore, because you just zap the electronics, and now they stop working because you just destroyed them. Because that's not how electricity works. It doesn't just, can't just... It'll be destroyed. Certainly I would like to conjure some fire now, because I'm cozy, but my that's only because I've got a heated blanket on its highest setting on my legs. So... Okay, so here's the blue crystal. Oh, Yosef is now out of juice, isn't he? That's fine, Joseph. Did good. What a good boy. What are you on? You now got 26, so just from that, what's my favourite element? Okay. Let's go on a tangent. Tier list. That's right, we're gonna do a tier list of elements. Element tier list. Elemental powers tier list? Oh geez. Alright. We're not gonna do the whole thing, but we're gonna do some of this. Let me make this big and zoom in. There. Alright. We're not going to do the whole thing. We're going to skip over ones which are obviously not Final Fantasy elements. So for instance, acid isn't an elemental thing in Final Fantasy. First one... Dark and Death, something magic types. I think there's some arcane stuff. Arcane? And how would you really even define that? Arcane. Hello, person whose username I don't know from Twitch, but maybe I know from elsewhere. Hello, how are you doing? Oh, thank you. Final Fantasy tier elements. Perfect. Yes, thank you very much. Alright, so, tier list. Now, trouble is, with Final Fantasies, aside from 14, Lynn, hello, welcome, my liege, thank you for joining. Thank you for gracing us with your presence, Your Grace. We are tangenting hard and doing a Final Fantasy tier list. Let me move my camera off to the side a bit so that I'm not blocking. Oh, yeah. So, in most Final Fantasies, there's a whole thing of like, if someone is an ice elemental, then they are weak to fire, they are strong or maybe even immune, or even they absorb ice. So, ultimately, in many ways, it's more situational, but we're going to go with just what I think is cool. So, water, starting off with that, like if I think of Final Fantasy VII, I think water attacks were a bit later on, but like, it's just kind of splashy, so, I don't know, B, maybe? Fire's pretty cool. I think that's going to be at least A. I mean, it's one of the basic spells, but, like, I mean, I don't know if it's necessarily S tier. Maybe it is. I mean, in real life, obviously, if you get set on fire, it fucking hurts, right? It's like one of the worst ways to go is being burned to death, right? But in this, you set someone on fire, or like, again, I'm using Final Fantasy VII as my main reference. You set someone on fire, and, hang on, let me, get a... This is my weapon, okay? I get set on fire, and my reaction is to go... You know, it's not like an extreme, like, oh shit, I've been set on fire, I'm burning to death. It's just, ugh, kind of thing. So, I don't know. Like, it doesn't feel like it has the same gravitas as real fire. That was a handle for a saw. One of the many things. There's a reason why I don't have any kind of background, because this room is full of shit. So, yeah, I feel like A tier, maybe. And if you don't die as many lasting damages, yeah, in real life, maybe, but not in Final Fantasy typically. You know? But fire is pretty cool. We're gonna leave it at A tier. See how we go on. Ice, kind of thing. Shiva is pretty cool. Ifrit is of course fire elemental. Leviathan is the typical water. Summon, Guardian Force, Banshin, or the Japanese term of Primal. But for Ice, it's Shiva. Actually, tell you what, where there is an elemental summon, we will mainly we'll have that factor in. So Ifrit, most of the time, he's pretty low level. Is, spoilers, the final boss of Final Fantasy 15, or one of them, but, I mean, that game could have been a lot better. Most of the time, Ifrit is pretty newbie. We're gonna leave you in A for now. Ice, I'm kind of feeling B tier. Again, it's all situational, isn't it? But it doesn't really have much excitement to it. Lightning, that's pretty fun. Like this little zap that comes down. Bolt is a spell quite often in Final Fantasy VII. That's it, I think. Yeah, let's go with A tier. Wind is C tier. It's just boring. It's just wow, that's so exciting. Just blowing, like, wind is just annoying IRL. You know what? Fuck you. Keep going down into detail. Earth. Quake, it's a pretty powerful ability. It's pretty cool. But you can very easily. Hello. I'm assuming another person from Free Company. Hello. Thank you for joining. I appreciate it. We're currently doing a tier list of Final Fantasy elementals. Elements, rather. So Earth is kind of cool, but in many games, you just cast Float on yourself, and that's it, you're immune. Which makes it kind of shit. So I'm going to go with C tier. Holy. Holy moly. It's usually quite late in the game. You'll get a holy ability. Usually it's called Holy. Alexander is quite often a holy elemental. Earth Titan is quite usually a holy creature. Winds, Garada, Final Fantasy 14. What's the sorry, I'm guess who has ADHD and loves having side tangents? Who is the Final Fantasy 7 summons? We're gonna find out. I can't remember off the top of my head who is the wind elemental. Anyone else remembers? Oh no, there is one. Tangent within a tangent, that's how I live my life, pretty much. Yes. Nesting tangents, I like that. Holy always felt pretty damn cool to me. So I'm gonna put that S tier. Because, screw you, this is my list. Dark is cool, is usually a late ability, but also it's all edgy. It's kind of the thing which, like, like dark elves in Warhammer or something. Oh, Chocomog is wind elemental. Oh, I didn't know that. As much as I knew so much about the game, I did not know that you are a wind elemental. No, non-elemental. I thought so. It actually does say. Yeah, it doesn't look like there is a wind elemental thing in Final Fantasy 7. Cool. So, Dark is cool, but it's also it is trying too hard. It's all like, my parents left me at the age of 3. I had to grow up by myself. I lived with wolves maybe for a time. I really like black clothes and stuff. I don't think B maybe. Yeah, we'll give you. We'll go with B. And then Poison. Poison of these is the only one which has an actual ongoing attack, like a dot, a damage over time debuff. So I feel like that's definitely points in his favor. There is a specific, you have to actually cast a specific spell to remove it, or like antidote yourself. I feel like that's pretty good. You know what? Because of the actual extra dots, you are going S tier. So yeah, I think that's my tier list. It feels really arbitrary because again, it's... Yeah, I kind of thought of Typhon. Typhon. Doesn't have wind. Fire, ice, lightning, earth. Is there even a wind element? Final Fantasy 7 elements. Final Fantasy 7 elements. There is wind, but there's also quite a few others. So, gravity. Gravity I always love. So, gravity is generally, in 8, Final Fantasy 8 is associated with Diablos, but it's generally like a 1/4 or 1/2 of your current HP attack. So, that was always kind of fun. It's different, it's kind of fun. It's not the same, obviously, in Final Fantasy 14, because, how could you balance that? But yeah, that's my tier list. What would other people do? I saw one person say lightning will be S tier. I'm sure. Anthony Jansen, I feel like fire. It sounds like you'd really like fire. It sounds like you'll put fire. I mean, lightning is pretty cool. But I don't know if it's necessarily S tier for me. It does have that feeling of a punch, though, I guess. Just, you know. You know. I don't know. I feel like we'll stick with that. That's what I'll stick with. I'll zoom it in a bit. Maybe. Right. Keep out of the way. That's alright. It's not necessarily a fine, like, it's not necessarily just elements in Final Fantasy. Just, that's what I'm mainly using as my metric. Because I'm a lifelong Final Fantasy nerd, but you know. Anyway. This was supposed to be a stream playing a video game, so... Right, this is the stone. There was something about a stone and we have to go here. This guy's... From side profile, that guy's head is huge. Look at it. Are you kidding me? So normally eyes are halfway up the head? But... He must have a massive fucking brain. Wow. Okay. Joseph turns a small rock jutting out the wall, and a passage appears. He like wind over earth. Yeah, fair. But like, I don't know. Wind, I guess I just get annoyed by wind IRL. And obviously it's very, very important for things like boats, you know, kites, other thing. But it's just, for day-to-day life, it's just kind of annoying. Okay, we have a snowcraft now. And fight. Sprinter. Punch that sucker. Just as we're about to get in the boat, this guy appears. Oh yeah, I need to move myself again, don't I? Right there. Don't need quite so big a map. How do I... There we go. Start. Start Butone. Goblins! That's true. If you had wind power, it'll never be annoying anymore, so you just manipulate it to yourself. Your favour. Yeah, that's true, that's true. You could always have like a tailwind, no matter where you're going. Also, like, I should say I'm both a cyclist and a motorcyclist. Wind can be so fucking annoying when you're on a two-wheeler, you know? Then you're just getting blown around all over the place. You can really feel it when you're trying to, like, go into a headwind. Ugh, it's annoying. Oh, fire 3. She's leveled up a fire. Oh, fire's actually going to be really helpful in the snow area, isn't it? If I were sensible, I would go back to the town, rest to restore Yosef's MP. Am I sensible? No. Which element would I want IRL if I could choose one? That's a very good question. Let's go back to our tier list. I mean, definitely not poison. Because, I mean, we're assuming poison elements doesn't include the Cure 2 poison, because that's not how that works in Final Fantasy. So, that means you could just go around poisoning people, you couldn't cure people's poisons, including your own. So, poison as an IRL element, unless you want to commit murder, not cool. Also murder, also not cool. Holy, like, What would that even be IRL? No, fuck that. Earth? Earth could be fun for, like, diggy hole. Digging foundations. Mining. Landscaping. However, I am not an outdoorsy person. Are there holy healing spells? I don't know. I usually think of holy as the attack holy, which is almost like, kind of like flare in its intensity, except it's, in Final Fantasy VII it is. But, is, you know, holy elements. Let's see. Final Fantasy VII elements. I mean, that has restorative as an element. Story importance. Okay, yeah, that's... Yeah, that's... Holy ability is not available to the player in Final Fantasy VII. Let me just go to Holy ability. Holy elemental, okay. Let's search for heal. Healing Ruby line of Pact. What? Final Fantasy 11. I've never played Final Fantasy 11. Heal Chime. Final Fantasy Tactics Advance. Heal Chime. Also in Tactics A2. Good and Evil. Deals major light elemental damage to all foes and heals all allies. Final Fantasy the Four Heroes of Light. That feels very niche. Like, if you learn the elemental, like, if you gain power over that element, do you gain a power over all of these abilities as well for that chosen element? Because that can get real op. I mean, if that's the case, then yeah, this has a heal ability. But if you... So in some other games, not 14 obviously, but in some other games, if you are like a fire elemental, I say manipulators you're choosing, yeah, fair. If you're fire elemental in many games, you absorb fire damage, which means if I was a fire elemental, if I had absolute power over fire, then I could just go into like a bonfire and it would heal me. You know, suddenly I wouldn't have like, you know, step into a fire. Oh, my back no longer sucks. I don't have eczema anymore. You know, all this kind of stuff. That'd be pretty cool. Water, you could just be like, alright, I'm peacing out. I'm gonna just swim over. And you have to swim. Wind? Does that mean you can fly? Suddenly wind becomes very interesting. Also, if that means that you can absorb the damage from that element, then does that mean that if it's a really windy day, you go outside and you don't just feel refreshed from that, but you know, oh, my back is fine, my eczema's gone, all that kind of stuff happens as well. It literally blows away. Okay, wind is suddenly becoming pretty high tier if it's an element you get to bring into IRL. In fact, I think that might be the best one. It would be a good firefighter if you had water, that's true. And it is a healing element in a lot of games. You would never have to worry about drowning, but it is a very... For most people, that's quite a niche way of dying. Whereas if it was wind, if you had ultimate power over wind, you would never need to like get an airline anymore. Your carbon footprint for travel would be basically zero. You wouldn't have to worry about farting anymore, because suddenly now you have absolute power over that. I think I'll choose wind. I think it's the farting that swung it for me. Suddenly all my farts are either gone or don't smell terrible. Wind it is! Oh shit, I'm poisoned. That was a poison which didn't end. Interesting. Oh shit, we don't have Guy What Get Rid of Poison anymore. Items. Antidote. Oh, so there must be venom and poison. I'm assuming poison lasts and venom doesn't. But who knows? That's true, you just get the remote and you're like, and grab it that way. Icicle! Well, guess what, buddy? I've been leveling up fire. Sucks to be you. Look at that little boat. A snowmobile, but a sailmobile. Oh, nice. Let's just do attacks. Let's not worry too much about... Okay, that was a big difference in damage. But it still dies. You kind of feel over-leveled, even though we've not done any grinding. Snowman! Hang on a minute! I just saw you a minute ago. You're a Sasquatch, but painted white. It's not like you even need to, like, spend loads of time developing a whole new, like, highly detailed character model. It's just a sprite. That feels kind of lazy to me. I would love it if they were actual snowmen, like, hello, I'm a snowman. I have twigs for arms. But no, it's just a Sasquatch. Who, I guess, didn't go to the tanning salon that day? Maybe? What's up here? Out. There's a lot of snowmen around. If they were normal snowmen, though, who would be building them? That'd be the question. Okay. Alright, found where we probably need to go. I'm going to quickly get a drink, though, so I will be back shortly. Please don't go anywhere. I will be back in, like, 2 minutes, maybe. Maybe-ish. Who knows? Hey, look, I'm back. Oh, I need to get warm again. The blanket's still on? Hopefully it is on. Yes. On max warm. Max warm, give me max warm, please. Hang on. Oh. How's everyone else? Everyone else warm? It's a chilly evening. It's cold. Alright. Back to El Gamio. Alright. Ah, we've heard this music before. Deadhead. Right. Just attack everything. So I guess if we're up here and there's zombies and stuff, it's not all going to be ice elemental stuff. Oh. The blankets. Sorry. Blankets catching the thumbstick on my controller. It's a grenade! This goblin has a thermal detonator! Quick! Destroy said grenade. There we go. We're still getting goblins, though. So I'm like 4.5 hours into this game, still getting the mobs which you see at the very start of the game. Like, to be fair, this game did come out in 1988. Like, game design has come a long way. And not, like, obviously graphically things have come a long way, but game design as well has come a long way. And it really shows. It really shows. I'm excited to play more newer games. I say newer, like, I don't really play modern games, particularly. But I'm not typically someone who plays quite so retro games as to be about as old as I am. Quite a few other games I do want to play on stream, though. I'm basically using these, I think I mentioned, I'm going to say it again because I'm rambling. I'm using the idea of streaming to get things done. Like, it's nice to have people watch and join and stuff. Would it be amazing to do this as a job? Heck yes. I struggle hard with the whole doing a normal job thing because of being real neurospicy. But the likelihood of that happening is slim to none. Ooh, left or right? Let's go with the door. Why not? Yeah, the chance of anything like that happening, very, very slim. So really, this is more about, like, there are a bunch of games I want to play, and yet I'm just not playing them. Oh, I can't go through the door. Interesting. It's a one-way door. So some of these old Final Fantasies were some of them, games I wanted to play, but just in my free time I'm not. Right now I'm just constantly playing Train Valley 2, because it's just like this puzzle game kind of thing. Even though I've done all the good levels, I'm now onto the kind of levels. I'm still hooked on it. Like, I could be playing so many other games that I've been wanting to play for such a long time. And yeah, that's what I'm kind of doing streaming for. Also, I'm going to do my first hobby time stream this weekend. I'm thinking Sunday. I'm busy on Saturday, so probably Sunday afternoon. If you do any kind of hobby stuff, then just come along, just chill and stuff. It's another empty room. So, like, I like to do a whole bunch of different hobbies, like making stuff generally. I've got 3D printer, I've got a bunch of woodworking tools, I've got a bunch of electronics components, all these projects that I want to do with them, but I kind of ended up just being like, oh, I'm going to collect all the things that give me all the possibilities of doing things. And, like, I haven't, like, made anything out of wood in ages, for instance. It's like, no, I actually want to do the thing, please. So, yeah, I'm actually using streams to be like, this is my designated time to do this kind of thing. So, yeah, somewhere Sunday afternoon. I haven't figured out a time yet, but I'm going to be doing my first hobby time stream. Just be nice, chill fun. Chill times. Oh, well, fuck Yosef, I guess. I really didn't like him. Oh, and Firion is blinded. Magic. Ria, you've got life. Good. Oh. And you can cure as well. I didn't do very much, but it's your first time using cure, so... So for instance, I've got, the first thing I'm going to do is a 3D printing / CAD project. I'm going to be making a, I've got this big battery that lives in my garage. Big lithium iron phosphate battery. And it's big, it's heavy, but most of the time it's also spent its time attached to a big old inverter, so I can get power to the garage, like mains power type power, and that makes it not just more heavy, but more unwieldy as well. And to recharge said battery, I do have to either drag the whole thing up into my flat, which is not easy, or disconnect the battery. And that's annoying as well. I actually shorted it briefly, but fortunately, when I disconnected it last time, I don't want to repeat that because that fucking scared me. Unfortunately, the battery management system caught it, I think. So everything was okay, probably. So I'm gonna make kind of like a thing which will enclose that and make it easier for me to just like disconnect the battery and reconnect it to like garage power, essentially. But also like talk about other projects I want to do. Various other things. Lots of things I want to make. Yeah, that's going to be Sunday afternoon, I think. Nice chill time. Nice chill music. Music is actually something I want to get back into, so I have a degree in music production. I used to make music. I haven't for a really long time. And I feel like I'll basically be learning almost from scratch. particularly since I learnt on Macs, and I don't have a Mac. Like, I learnt using Logic Pro. And man, now Yosef's blinded. And Logic Pro is only on Mac OS. And I don't want to get a Mac. I don't like the current hardware philosophy. Now your guy is also blinded. And these guys suck. So yeah, all sorts of hobby stuff I want to do. And yeah, just be nice to have people come along and join in for their own hobbies. I know you come in voice chat, let's hang out. A chance to be like, no, I'm actually going to do the hobby thing at this time. I'm going to get X done. And I'm going to have people on the internet who are holding me to account. That's pretty much the idea. And similar with games as well. Apparently, it's also just a time to let me ramble. Oh yes, let's just let Bethany ramble it to her heart's consent. Let her get it out, then she can have a nice little sleep and keep out the way of everyone else. Okay, so even though they have darkness, aka blind, you're gonna make some dice. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. What are you gonna make them out of? I do. So I did once 3D print a giant dice, a giant D20, which I love the idea of. Resin, yeah. I mean, I suppose that makes sense. I 3D printed out of plastic, out of PLA, a giant D20, which would be amazingly fun for, like, oh, this is like your death roll the decider. But to get that to be balanced, the easiest way would be to print it as one big solid object. And given that you know, that's a lot of material to use up all at once. Are there any other things you would like to make? Because, like, I mean, I'm going to be learning to make a whole bunch of things. Making stuff is fun. Learning new abilities is fun. It's well worth not just, you know, consuming, but also creating various kinds of media. That's what I think, at least. Also, I don't like how, like, unself-sufficient a lot of modern society is. Like, the whole thing with clothes, for instance. Like, I don't really know how to sew. Like, I do own a sewing machine, a cheapo one. I kind of know how to use it. But, like, even that is more than a lot of people. It's like, oh, my clothes have a hole in them. I'm going to throw it away and get a new clothes. Like, how wasteful is that? Like, I really don't like that. And that applies to a lot of things. Ooh, chest. So yeah, I'm definitely going to be learning stuff. Coding as well. I'm terrible at coding, programming, but I have things which I want to do around the area. So yeah, there's going to be plenty of learning new things in Hobby Time streams. And Hobby Time's the name I'm going with. Mithril Spear. Anyone want to... I don't think anyone's really been a spear user so far, have they? I wonder what the benefits of spears are. Higher accuracy. That's cool. Cool things to make out of resin. I did own a resin 3D printer for this a while, but like I never used it, and it's like a whole chemical science factory in and of itself. Like, maybe you have to deal with the same stuff with making other stuff out of resin, but it's messy, you know? You have to, like, fill the vat with this kind of toxic goop. You have to separate this thing, which is both really is strong and brittle. You can't dispose of anything, like, outside of, like, you know, it's basically considered hazmat in liquid form resin. So anything you dispose of has to be done as if it were hazmat. Yeah, I never really used resin too much. The idea was I was going to print like little minis for like D&D type stuff, but like I never did. So yeah, I much prefer like filament based 3D printing. I can actually show my printer, I think. Yeah, look, it's my printer. There's nothing going on. It's my little goblin talking. hey look, it's my printer. But we're not using it at the moment, so I have that set up for future things. Not that it required many settings upses to do, because most of it was already done. Yeah, filament 3D printing, firstly, it's really good for a lot of things. In terms of like hobby stuff, like be really good for scenery making, because you don't need the high level of detail, but like things are often quite big, and it's just a lot easier than resin 3D printing. Like there's a whole bunch of like modular dungeon stuff. Hang on, we'll go back to here while fight is going on. Printables. So let's zoom this in a bit. Modular terrain. Oh, terrain. Terrain. All items loaded. Modular dungeon, maybe? There's definitely some like modular 3D printable E&D terrain. So I have actually printed some before. Like, it's basically like if you're doing a dungeon, then you can get like these dungeon tiles, and they like clip together, so you can have like, oh, here's my room with certain size, with like certain walls, and then like, okay, well, we've done that dungeon, I'm going to put these parts away, kind of like Lego almost. But you know, maybe you've already painted them as well, maybe you printed them off in like a grey filament, so you don't even need to really. Yeah, this kind of stuff. If we just play you but muted. So like you print off all these various different things, and like you can do this in resin, but it's obviously just a lot cheaper and easier to do that on a like a normal 3D printer. Normal. Yeah, it's such a cool technology, the kind of stuff you can do. So like, for instance, like the thing I'm wanting to do on Sunday, like make a kind of electrics box. The fact that I can just be like, okay, I'm going to design this in CAD, boop, click print, and have it actually come out, so handy. I've got a bunch of stuff on the wall behind me. Tell you what, let me show a bit of my room, so people can be like, ooh, ah, hi. Hang on, let me go to this one? Yeah. So if we go to this one, hey look, it's me talking as well, ha ha ha. And then we go to NVIDIA broadcast. Sorry, I'm gonna fucking the music. I can't listen to this constantly. Okay. I go back and camera, background removal, turn you off. So like I've got a bunch of tools on the back here, and like the fact that I can have specific mounts for some of these tools and design them and stuff. Like for instance this. So this is a tool for helping find particular angles. You know, like you slide it on to the angle you want, and then you've got the angle there, and you can be like, okay, well, I need to have, let's say, a 60-degree angle, because I'm making a hexagon. Okay, well now I just need to mark everything using that. Like, it's pretty cool. But having this just on like a generic shelf would be really annoying. The fact that you can just be like, okay, I'm going to design and print this bracket, which fits this very particularly. God, I love 3D printing, it's so cool. So then I can have this on the pegboard and be like, boop. Oh, you're upside down. You're hitting all the way down. We put you that way up. Perfect. And now it's not going anywhere. Very handy stuff. But for now, we're just playing a game. Joypad. Get rid of you. Right, so I came from the stairs in the top right, sorry. I know what left and right's. Shut up. Grenades. Yeah, it's an interesting... Oh, fuck me. Please stop killing me. It hurts when you kill me, because I die. Okay, well... It's fine, it's only the person with life. So hopefully we have a phoenix down. Hey, might be... Oh, thank fuck for that. You were nearly completely screwed and had to leave the dungeon and go all the way back to the nearest town so we could resurrect someone. It's fine, I don't know why you were worried. I wasn't worried. Why were you worried? Don't be worried. Just gonna have to keep using this, aren't I? Oh, cure 2, yay! Still not very much better, but it's getting there. And then obviously things like tabletop terrain, like, so when I was a little kid, little babby Fneb, I collected Warhammer 40,000. I never actually played it, but certainly I enjoyed the little toys, and I was terrible at painting them, but I still painted them and stuff like that. But in the White Dwarf magazine, there was like guides on how to make terrain out of like random stuff, like, oh, here's how to make a little like tower kind of thing out of a Coke can, that kind of stuff. And you can still absolutely do that. And it's kind of, so using Warhammer as an example, it's kind of a shame that they now much more push their own like terrain that you buy and it is done, or maybe you have to paint it, rather than being like, hey, you should like try out being creative and making stuff your own, you know? Because there's a lot of satisfaction to be had in just making stuff, you know? Even if it's not very good, you made it. And then of course, there's the whole thing of you shouldn't be necessarily only aiming for the destination. Like, there's a whole thing of a growth mindset. Like, if you can learn how to be satisfied with the process of doing a thing, rather than purely focusing on like trying to achieve a goal, then not only will you be just, you know, more likely to do the thing. For instance, I hate cooking. It's so boring. But you know, I kind of have to do it occasionally, just so I'm not constantly eating Huel, like, you know, the single eating thing person that I am. But if I could learn to find some enjoyment in cooking, I would be more likely to do it more often. I would be more likely to achieve better results, because hey, I'm actually enjoying the process and not just doing it to achieve a goal. Is there anything this way? Maybe. So yeah, even if it sucks, you've made a thing, you know. It's a shame that we're becoming so disposable as a culture. Well, at least that's what I think. Ah, fuck's sake. And not just for the fact that it means there's a load of waste you end up with. I'm shedding viewers, this is brilliant. I am thinking of doing a podcast with a friend, actually. More philosophical stuff. But I'm mid-ramble while we're in this dungeon. Ancient sword, that's interesting. Equip. That's a bit better, cool. accuracy goes way down. Okay. I wonder if that's going to be something that we keep and turns into something better later on. But for now, losing 40 accuracy. So, podcast idea is the current working title is hang on, let me get it exactly. This isn't working. Exploring and facing how our lives are going. So, this is kind of something my therapist has been suggesting. So, my therapist says I'm smart and clever and I have good opinions and stuff. And I'm articulate. Essentially, like, so I'm neurospicy, I'm autistic and have ADHD. Which means, for a lot of my life, I've had to kind of do all that stuff of learning how to fit in, and... What? Giant beaver? Snook, chit! We found a bunch of beavers just chilling out. They all say snook chit. That one animates. Let me just ramble a bit about the podcast first. So, essentially, she's been pushing me to do some writing for a while. But similar to all this other hobby stuff, like, I find it hard to get myself to actually sit down and do the thing. And obviously with something like writing, you can't be necessarily rambling about random stuff whilst doing it, because it's two things using like the same area of your brain, words. So one point, like amongst her suggesting to do writing stuff, she also suggested we try doing a podcast. And personally, I don't actually listen to podcasts that much. Like, there's one or two I listen to, but like, I think this will be a really good thing for a podcast. Not as a solo podcast, really, but something with someone. I've got a friend here in London who I think will be really good for it. And they're interested. They haven't got to me back about whether they are in or not, I guess you could say. Just basically kind of the original subtitle for it was going to be something like philosophizing and therapizing about, and then didn't really finish it off, but decided not to go with that, but essentially kind of talking a bit about both, talking about things which kind of suck in our lives and maybe like expanded upon by, like made worse by modern life and how modern life is. But just like, for instance, how hard it is to meet up with someone in like a large city and how that really affects socializing. And basically just a chance to kind of talk about it in depth, but also just kind of get it out. Be like, hey, it's not just me suffering this. Like, you know, maybe other people suffering from these kinds of things. But also just like, yeah, just getting it out there and be like, I need to talk about this kind of thing which sucks. And yeah, so that's something I want to do. I kind of want to start with recordings being in person for that, because it'll be easier, I think, to have that kind of discussion. Maybe it'll be online discussions once it's got going. Essentially getting that kind of correct level of rapport with the other person I'm talking with. And then also would like to do things with like guest people, like coming in like, hey, what do you want to talk about today, kind of thing. Yeah, I think it's a cool idea. I'm looking forward to it, for sure. But for now, we're going to talk to this giant dancing beaver. That's what the beaver's doing. Snook snook chit? Guy speak beaver. Okay. Sure. Snook snook chit? Ask about the goddess's bell. Yeah, pop off, guy. Get in there. Snook snook chit, snook snook snook. Secret passage in wall to right. Monster guard bell. Bell in wall. Snooks not shit? Sunfire? Huh? But what about my asbestos canoe? Nothing happens. Okay, fine. Here, 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 here. You said to the right, right? Oh. Secret passage. There's a monster that guards a bell, so we probably need to be in a state to be able to actually fight. Annoyingly, we only have 1 set of eye drops. We've got 2 people blinded. Or afflicted by darkness. The question is, who wears the shades better? Guy or... I think probably Yosef wears the shades a bit better, given that Guy, like, they're sticking a bit too far off his head. So we're going to remove shades from Guy. Oh, this time we can teach you that. Oh. Let's see. Magic. Yosef looks like a baby and that's bright. Yeah, he kind of does, doesn't he? But no, he's super macho man. There. We're gonna use magic cure, particularly on Guy, in before boss ends up being way too easy because balancing in this game is off. Yeah, Yosef, like, I feel like Yosef, Poncho's shades, jeans. I think the fashion report guy in Final Fantasy XIV would love him. Like, damn, son, you got some swagger on. Alright. I feel like one of these, maybe the dead head, was inflicting me with darkness, so we're going to attack that guy first. I could be entirely wrong. But, you know. Hey-ho, find out. Okay. Well, there appears to be a monster down there. Once we get through this little windy course. Dual heads! Okay. Are they dabbing? So like, we got, can you see my mouse cursor? Like this guy in top right of the 4, like, he's like dabbing, like, yeah, I'm way cool. This guy's like, for fuck's sake, stop dabbing already. Yeah, I'm dabbing. No! That's what's happening. Let's put them out their misery. Dabbing hasn't been cool for years. Arguably, it was never cool to begin with. Depends on what part of culture you were in. I'm sure the kids loved it, but I thought it was weird. But hey, we sure did lots of cringy stuff in my childhood, but we just didn't get to record it. But it's not cool anymore. Icicle. Alright, nearly at boss. Dead head. Let's kill those first, just in case. I am right on the darkness thing. Cool, they're dead. Just had all those people like doing their, you know, their dance routine. We just come along and murder them all. Are we the bad guys? No, it couldn't possibly be the case. magic. Let's cure you up a bit. Yeah, we'll cure you as well. Ooh, a chest. Silver cuirass. Equip. Body. Silver cuirass. Defense up 5. Ooh, I'll take it. Copper. Okay, let's put... I need to remember to take this off after this fight in case we lose this character. Can I do that for anything else? No. Alright. Here we go. That's an Adamantoise guarding the bell. Stay on your toes. I'm sitting down. I can't stay on my toes. God, I'm funny. It's weird music. So, Adamantoises are quite often resistant to physical stuff. We're in an icy area. We're going to use fire. And then Yosef is going to be our kind of like guinea pig for whether physical damage does anything. 0. Yep, called it. So that means Yosef, completely useless in this fight. Alright, so fire didn't do too much. About thunder. I'll just try the spread of elements. And then, I guess you just defend? I mean, you can't do anything else. Blizzard. 188. Okay. Fire. Sodal. Thunder. 15. Okay. Maybe Blizzard is the way. We'll see if that's the same on all characters. Blizzard. Blizzard. And then you just defend again. So, there's this tortoise here. This tortoise with claws. It's weak to snow. Yeah, it's living in a snow area. Damn, that boss was easy. Like, that's... I feel like that's on the boss. I feel like that's on the Adamantoise. Maybe it's just like, it's really cold. It's like, please, heat me up. Please, anything, anything. We're like, no, fuck you. We're going to just make you even colder. Get in the freezer, you sucker. And it's like, no! I die. Yay, we got the goddess bell. And lifting that bell out removed a whole bunch of doors, apparently. Handy. Just get us out? Yeah, this is the door we couldn't go out before. Okay, fine. Cool. Yeah, pro tip for you. If you are a monster living in a Final Fantasy world and you're weak to an element, maybe don't live in that element's environment, in that biome. Maybe actually the Adamantoise would have been a lot tougher were it not already surrounded by all this ice. Like, they're usually quite tough enemies, but it's like it's already been weakened by all the snow around it, you know? Oh. Ho ho ho, travellers. Thanks for taking the Bell of Goddess for me. Curses! You've already gotten to the Goddess's bell! First you ruined my standing with the Emperor, and now this! The Emperor will never forgive me for messing this up! If I ever go back to the Empire, he'll have my head! But I'm still a soldier. If I'm going to die, you're coming with me! Alright. What the fuck? That guy's sprite is weird. He looks like some sort of pirate, dude. Right. So, how much does physical damage do? Quite a bit. Stick with physical attacks, I guess. This fucking game. This fucking game. balancing is all off. Just casually walk around that guy. Uh-oh. I may have lost, but don't think that you've won. I've booby-trapped this cave. Just a little parting gift from me to you. You bastard. Don't go all Kefka on me. I'll be waiting for you in hell. He died. And hopefully he was never seen again. Uh-oh. We're gonna get Indiana Jones, Quick, peg it! Ah shit, I didn't remove his copper cuirass. I can't hold it much longer. Please, just give us your armor. No? Okay, fine. It's up to you now, Virion. My sweet Nelly. Nelly the elephant packed her trunk and off she went to get crushed by a rock. Yosef! Oh! He dead? Question mark? Shit, man, he died. Well, F's in the chat for Yosef, I guess. He dead. Anything else around here? What a way to go out, though. He learned magic. He learned 2 kinds of magic, in fact. I think I taught him, remember to teach him Blizzard. He was like, holy shit, I can do magic. This is fucking amazing. Got to be a hero. Got to be squished by a big ball. Is that a good way to go? I don't think it really is it? I think it's a way to go. But I don't think it's a good way to go. I wonder, of all the Final Fantasy deaths, like, not talking spoilery deaths, talking ways you can be killed, I suppose the attack death is probably the best way to go. Given that, like, you basically see a Grim Reaper appear before you, swing it aside, and then you're just dead. But otherwise, what would be the best way to die? I think all the other ways suck. Like water, you just get drowned. Fire, burnt to death. Ice, frozen to death. Lightning. Lightning, actually, probably. One of the better ways to die. Just get zapped. And that's it, you're gone. Hopefully. Poison would suck. Poison would for sure suck. Alright. Are you back out? Yay, we're out of Snow Place. There's no place like home. Ha ha ha. Also, Yosef got to go out wearing cool shades. You know, he's got that going for him. What a lad. Alright. At the very least, we need to rest. Before we trek on back to Hoth. Okay. Oh yeah, we should probably tell people that, hey, Yosef died. Yeah, boy, Yosef. But, you know, it's not like he's going to be less dead after we take a nap. Or more dead. He's going to be the same amount dead. So let's take a nap first. Okay. No, not Yosef. Yeah, sorry, buddy. No, not Yosef. Don't let Yosef's death be in vain. You have to get that bell to Kashuan. Yosef's dead, isn't he? Hang on, wait, whoa. Yosef's dead, isn't he? So I didn't tell this person that Yosef was dead. They just knew? Are the people here? Is this like in the Star Wars world? Here there's a weird bird-like creature called a chocobo living in the forest south of Kashuan Keep. Yes. That was to the south, wasn't it? In the forest to the south of Kashuan. Where's Nelly? I should probably tell Nelly. Pack a trunk. Oh, is Nelly the daughter? I'm sorry. Daddy isn't coming back, is he? Ouch. Ouch. Right. So we've got the bell. We need to go to Kashuan Keep. Where the heck is Kashuan Keep? Kashuan Keep was all the way down there. Oh, and Chocobo Forest is the one right next to it, which we already know about. So we have to go on foot, I guess. Right, well. Keep going. Maybe there's a system like a Nightmare Before Christmas. The mayor just immediately drives around and tells everyone. Yeah. God, what a film. What a film. The question is, if I said that that is a Christmas film, would you agree with me? Because, I mean, obviously it's about Christmas. It's not a Halloween film. It may be Halloween themed, but it's about Christmas. Obviously a Christmas film. But it's also a Halloween film. I mean, I wouldn't agree. As long as you're not saying that it is not a Christmas film. That's true, you can watch it twice. I mean, as if you need an excuse. But it's nice to have an excuse. See, it's the same reasoning why I would say Die Hard isn't a Christmas film. Because, sure, it's set at Christmas, and there's a couple of Christmas elements in it, but it's not about Christmas. I mean, it is fun to watch at Christmas and be like, lol, it's a Christmas film, let's watch it at Christmas. But it isn't a Christmas film. It's just, you know, that kind of like with John Wick being like a revenge fantasy film. It's that kind of, oh no, if something went wrong, I'm going to be a badass fantasy film. It's a thin connection for sure. But for me, the best Christmas film is still Muppets Christmas Carol. So good. Oh, interesting. So, Guy had, I assume, poison, question mark? And that faded. That was green. Maria has the other one. Can we see on status screen? No, it doesn't say. But her bubbles were purple around her. You haven't seen Muppet Christmas Carol since? Oh man. You are missing out, my friend. You are missing out. So good. Alright. Gang some more goblins? Yes, next time we visit, we'll watch it. For sure. The mass of the season. I did watch it twice recently, once with a friend. We have regular online movie nights, and then actually at Christmas with my sister and her boyfriend. Good times. Very good times. Oh, I'm just thinking about Muppet's Christmas Carol. I'll spare you singing because I cannot sing. I mean, my throat hurts enough already. Don't like the sound of my voice. Can't sing in tune, so I'll spare you. But it's a lot of fun to just goofily sing along. Please tell me there's a way around. I completely didn't think about that. I'm going around to the west of, like, the ring. And I can't remember if there is actually a gap there. Oh, thank goodness, there is. Yeah, all about the vibes. Let's stop these balloons going pop on us. Hopefully. Alrighty, now back to Kashawan, nearly, goodness sake. If only in other zombie media things, zombies were this easy to deal with. They wouldn't be a problem. Would kind of destroy a lot of narratives. Let's quickly save, just in case. I haven't saved for a while. Alright. The last time we were here, we had random encounters, so yeah, we're still getting them. I wonder if we're going to find Gordon. Also, I still want to know when we're going to find our other friend. Was he Leon? One of the 4 characters we named at the start? Maybe he's the Black Knight. That's going to be my call 5 hours into the game. See if there's a I told you so moment. The Dark Knight is actually our friend Leon. Sunfire? Let's ask it, hey. Have you seen my canoe? Nothing happens. Ah, so it wasn't just a bonfire we put our canoe in. It was actually this, like, incredibly powerful sunfire stuff. Well, it is made out of asbestos, so no wonder nothing happened. Okay, so we don't use a bell on there. Use a bell on here. As the clear tone of the bell rings out, the lock opens without a sound. Cool. Progress. Oh, hello. Gordon? Yes. Thought I was the only one left who could open the door. I meant to look for Egil's torch, but there's a monster's den in there. I can't keep going on by my own. And I can't return empty-handed. I don't know what to do next. You know your way around the keep, right? Do you think you could help us find our way through? I'm sorry. The keep is riddled with secrets. I wouldn't know my way around any better than you. But I do want to fight. Will you let me come with you? Oh my. At least ask me to dinner first, you know? Gordon joined the party. Let's see what your stats are like. Probably terrible. Bronze armor. He's a spear boy. Okay. Let's give you copper cuirass. Oh, we were on 2. We gave 1 copper cuirass to Yosef. He died. But we're now back on 2, so maybe we've got back all the items. Head. Leather cap. Cool. Alright. Yeah, I guess he's a spear boy. And we could up our accuracy by having 2 shields, just go in and punch them with shields. Let's maybe not do that. Alright. There's a chest down this way. Darn cheaty minimap. So I have pretty good peripheral vision. And I'm used to like my eyes looking around, so it's hard for me to ignore that mini-map, pretty much. And then anytime you change scenes, if you've turned it off, it reappears. So yeah, I kind of have to use it because I can't not use it. If that makes sense. I wonder if Gordon's HP is supposed to be an indicator of how high our HP is supposed to be by this point in the game. Okay, green bubbles should go away at the end of the fight, question mark? Yes. So it's purple bubbles which go. Let's kill the queen bee first. I still don't know if they're anything particularly special, but it feels like they should be. Then we're still fighting like level 1 noob enemies, going around stomping on snakes. Let's go this way first. Is there any loot? Wraiths? They're new enemies. Still shit, apparently. Alright. Such a... Imagine being posted as a soldier to this place. The place is being wrecked, it's full of zombies and snakes. That would suck. I'd be glad we're coming along and killing them. Putting them out their misery. Hearing me. Really hope I can get sleep tonight at a decent time. And not redonka clock as usual. Nothing to the left. But yeah, we do have to go this way. Were-rat. Classic. So is this a person who has turned into a rat? Because werewolf, the were, comes from the Old English word were, W-E-R, which means him, or man. Man means, sorry. So it was a man rat. Oh, shit. Oh, I'm poisoned. So if there are were-rats around, they may be in, the Japanese designer's idea. Oh, ogre. It's the Hulk! Shit! We're fucked! Because the Hulk cannot be killed or something. He's got very high defense. Still died. Cool. We managed to defeat the Hulk, as if it was like that. Damn, that must mean our characters are real fucking strong. Yeah, so are these just... Oh, ogre makes. Cool. Easy enough. Yeah, so are those just like people who turned into rats? Because that's gonna suck. Particularly if, like, then people come along and just murder you. To be fair, it usually sucks if people come along and murder you, regardless of whether you're a rat or not. It's not the most enjoyable way to go around. Being murdered. Shadow and a ghoul. Yeah, I do have points of good logic. Known to happen. Especially when rambling my way through a Final Fantasy dungeon, I guess? Question mark? I mean, it's either this or I just shut up and we just listen to music. Now, some might say that's better. And to those people I say, come on, dude. Bit rude. We're gonna be able to kill the adamant toys particularly easy. Blind 4? Everyone's got shades on. Ah, that's a dick move. I'm gonna attack that guy. Hopefully hit him enough to kill him. Nope. Damn it. And this guy sucks. Blizzard 5. Please die, Ogre Meg. Thank you. Okay, fine. We do need to do magic for this guy. If it was the same as the other dude, the adamant toys, maybe ice? Let's just go with the spread. Thunder. And then I guess you just attack maybe? There we go. And now, of course, everyone has darkness. Which means everyone's accuracy has gone way down. Which is really annoying. Because I don't have any eye drops. Gosh darn it. Magic. You have anything useful? No. You've got Cure, which Gordon certainly needs. I guess we're just gonna bumble our way around. This way. Maybe? These guys are sucking my blood or something. How does that work? So they're skeletons, they're attacking me, and they're getting life back. Well, I said they suck blood. They can't suck blood because they don't have any blood to... Their body is just skeleton. Like... Huh. I wonder how that works. Also, it was just doing like... It was their normal attack. It didn't come up with the spell ability. So, is their sword just for show? What's going on there, eh? In this way? Oh, God damn it. More of the land toitles. Let's just do this. Lightning didn't do much. Melee did nothing. Blizzard still does a lot. So, land turtles also weak to ice. And these guys should... Well, I was going to say we should just be able to punch them to death, but... Given that we all have darkness, maybe not. But we do need to cure somewhat. Let's do... Just chuck one cure out for now. Let's do that. Cool, and... Hey, nice. They all missed. Let's just attack. Free round, basically. See if we get a good amount of damage in. Got one down. Hey, nice. Also, these wraiths, they're skeletons with hair. They've got pretty wild hair as well. They like wearing wigs or like what would the hair actually be attached to? For fuck's sake. Okay, so the Ogre Maid was the most annoying one. So, Ogre Meg... well, let's quickly do one ice on the land turtle, because that should kill it. And then we'll do a bunch of attacks on... Yeah, they could just be... vibing, you know? Hey, look at my cool cape and my sleek back hair. Yeah. I'm cool with the kids. Yeah. Maybe just cosplaying. Maybe it's just a bunch of cosplayers. And we're just murdering them. Could just be that. It's a pretty good outfit, so... I would say they might win awards, but... they won't. They're dead. So. Now 2 of us are asleep. Brilliant. Thanks, Ogre Meg. We don't want to do all. I just want the Ogre Meg to die. They are trying to murder me, I guess, yeah. Yeah. Blink 3? Oh, that raises your evasion, doesn't it? Hopefully not from magic? I mean, they are trying to kill me, but at the same time, like, most enemies don't really do much damage to me. So far, aside from the parts where it's like, oh, you're way in over your head. You die now. Most of the time it's quite easy. Bet I'm gonna just die soon as a result. Yeah, they're trying to put me to sleep. I mean, one of them even tried to hit me while I was asleep and missed. So like, just like patting my head or something, like, oh, sleep easy now, sleep easy. And then just get stabbed. Not a good day to be one of these dudes, is it? Going around punching them and stealing their lunch money. Stealing the money they're going to be spending at the cafeteria booth at the cosplay convention. Sorry, couldn't put them all out of business. But for now, we do need to cure because there was one dude in there who was a bit of a jerk. Ooh, cure 3. Let's do that as an all. Leave it at that. Alright. Wait, was this? This was the way I came, wasn't it? Yeah, this is the way I need to go. Ogre Meg! Right. Let's ice that sucker. Well, if I'm going to say it like that, then I'm going to use ice, aren't I? And thunder. And stabby. So fire, Ogre Meg, not very much. Thunder, Ogre Meg, not very much. Spear, a tiny bit. Blizzard, Ogre Meg, not very much. Okay, so they're not particularly weak to any elements, seems like. Gosh darn it, stop putting me to sleep! Oh, you immediately woke up. Cool, thanks. I appreciate that. Yay! So all he did is he tried to put me to sleep, and then that was it. We killed him. Sucks to be you, I guess. Mithril Helm, nice. Let's get that on you. Bronze, leather caps, so we'll have you as the hand-me-down person. Because we don't know how long Gordon's going to be around for. Let's go this way. This is just another one of these empty rooms. Do a bunch of attackages. Cool, good enough. It's only been nicer when not affected by darkness. We do need to heal up a bit again. On you in particular. I'll do cure all for the rest. Probably nothing in here, right? Ghast. Oh. Didn't realise we were in the nether. Get it? Because there are ghasts in Minecraft. They go... Different enemies. I'm being silly. What are they affecting me with? Okay, these guys suck. That's one guy dead. These... Stop. Furion level sword. Well, we need to do life. Use life. To be fair, he is like the lowest HP person of the crew. Little nerd we bring along for the ride. He even said, like, oh, even though this is my family home, I don't know my way around. Like, what are you even doing here? What use do you bring to the team? Hmm? Gordon, that is your real name. Gordon and Scott. They're not really names you associate with royalty, are they? Lizard 5? You bastard. Come on, kill that sucker. I really should have one person use ice on the tortoise first. Oh, it ran away? Sure, we'll go with that. First time we had an enemy run away in quite a long time. What's in here? Probably nothing. Ooh, oh. Mithril axe. A mithril sword. A werebuster. What the heck is a werebuster? Oh, there's a mace. Effective against beasts. Oh. Oh. Alright, cool. Let's... Ooh. Does a bunch of extra damage as well. Nice. Let's use you then. Cool. Okay. Let's use Magix's Lizard. Then you can go punch the Incredible Hulk. Nice. One attack they did was a miss. Okay. Wait, there's multiple ways we can go. Let's go this way. I'm feeling good about this way. What's down here? Probably nothing. Another flipping ogre meg. Getting a bunch of spell books, that's fun. Of course it is for stuff we already know. And there's nothing in there. Why not just have, like, it's locked? I suppose then you would think, like, oh, I have to come back there later. Oh man, infecting me with the worst of the status effects. purple bubbles don't go away at the end of the fight and all that. Just die, damn rat. Cool. Use L itemio. Alright. What's in here? There's an Adamantoise. Let's use Blizzard on it. This guy was a boss just a little bit ago. Now you're about to die again. At least this one knows that it shouldn't be in snow environments if it's weak to snow. Not gonna help it because, you know, we just killed it. Nothing in there again. These empty rooms are quite annoying. Ambushed? Oh no. Stabby, stabby. Yeah, we use magic to heal up. We're hopefully not too far from the end of the dungeon. Yeah, let's go with that for now. Amount of healy. Alrighty. I suppose Gordon did say that there's a bunch of weird, like, maziness to this place. Kind of explains some of the dead-end rooms, I guess. But, like, come on, it's not that much of a maze that you shouldn't be able to know you're home, you know? What's in here? Monsters! Brilliant. Uh-oh. New type of bomb enemy. A mine. And they call it a mine! A mine! Yes. It's a mine. Probably not good. Let's die. Shit. Eeh. This is not going to be good, is it? Oh, I'm wincing. I'm wincing. Okay, well, at least we can't be wiped here. Let's have you attack. You can use life. And you can attack. If I'm lucky, I'll kill it, or it doesn't attack. Oh, even better, it attacked and missed. Attack, 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 attack. Please don't kill yourself. Yay! Chest contains golden armor. Gold, of course, well known for being very, very tough. Oh wait, no. Evasion down to 11%. Not very high evasion. Well, your evasion already sucks, so... yeah, let's give you golden armor. Get that bling on. Magic. Use Virulent. Do some healages. One cure all. Okay. Up or down, up or down, up or down. Let's go down. Oh, another Ogre Mega. Hate these guys. And now you're Oh, well, at least one of them's run away. But is it? None of them really did much damage, did they? And 2 of us are asleep. Brilliant. Thank you. Thank you very much for that. Hey, at least you're dead. And this room has nothing! I'll just attack these chumps. Okay, and this door. Good, there is stuff. Mallet. Eye drops. Finally get 1 set of eye drops. 2 ogre maids. Do not want. Do not want. The frustration is mounting. Wizard 5. Hey! At least the Yoga Maker's dead. Just auto the rest. Antidote. Right, well let's at least... Is it even worth... Yeah, let's use one of those eye drops. Oh, 2 eye drops. Nice. Of course, we'll probably get blinded almost immediately. But, you know. Live and learn. Keep going. See what happens. Let's go... Preemptive strike, you say? Magic. Blizzard. Magic. Blizzard. And attack. And attack. Now it feels a bit better. Can actually hit and do a good amount of damage with melee. Ah, feels good. Were rats. Oi. I'm sure the original Japanese designers of this game thought it just meant, like, you know, oh, it's a big rat. But no. That was actually a man once. Well... Okay. I had a moment of worry that we had just been blinded again, but I never actually removed Maria's blind darkness. Okay, so I guess I go this way? Magic. Wizard. Wizard. Mithril helm, nice. Let's put you on you because you're on the front line. Alright, what's going to be in here? Oh, just a door. Oh, it's a fire thing. Okay, I'm gonna make sure I melee attack because I need to save my MP for the boss who is about to be fought by us. Wow, brilliant English, Bethany. So, max HP on Guy has gone up by like 200 HP since starting this dungeon, it feels like. Not a small amount. Cool, and we didn't get any more darkness. Items. Antidote. And since we are right before the boss, I do need to heal up. Magic. But I want to use potions, even if potions is money. Because I need to save my MP to make sure I get through the boss, okay? Hello, hello, hello? Oh! I'd heard there was a monster guarding Elgil's torch. Oh, excuse me. Now I've seen it with my own eyes. It's a red soul. I was having a nice little chat about this monster. This really doesn't feel like boss music. And yet it's not the first time we've had this music for boss. Alright, let's just slap it with a bunch of blizzards. Man, I still haven't taught you blizzard. Oh shit! It absorbs blizzard. Uh-oh. Okay. That was about 35-40 to all of us. Let's try fire then, I guess. You kind of look like fire. But... and then we'll just try and attack. So thunder... also absorbed. Fire... also absorbed. So we have to melee it to death. Well, buckle up. This will be a fun fight. Scourge 8. Fuck is that? Doing a fair amount of all damage, but nothing that can't be handled. I'm just gonna go on this, see how long it takes until I need to do something. I wonder if the ancient sword would have been really good against this boss. Something like, some gimmick like that. Ah, there we are. Wow, what a difficult boss. Just slap on auto attack and you're done, apparently. Gil's torch. Yay. Alright, so then we just need to take Egil's torch where, I guess? And take it back to Hilda, I guess. Now we are going to teleport. Oh, uses HP. I forgot about that part. Are we all okay? 19. Ouch. Well, I'm going to leave it there for now, as I am flagging hard. I'm real hungry. Also, I got a bunch of messages from some mother drama to deal with, I'm sure. Yay! Thank you very much for joining. It's been fun. I've enjoyed this. It's been fun chatting with people. It's been fun playing this game, even if the balance is all off. Yeah, I've enjoyed this. Thank you very much. And yeah, I will be doing a hobby time stream on Sunday, somewhere maybe like 3-4 PM. Yeah, you're quite welcome. I'm glad it was entertainment. Yeah, somewhere around 3 or 4 PM UK time, UTC. I'll be doing a bit of hobby time. Please do come join if you want to just have some chill background sound. If you want to do your own hobby stuff, that'd be cool as well. Be very interested to see what other people are doing. Otherwise, Final Fantasy 2 will continue. Oh yes, Final Fantasy 2 will continue the same time next week. But I'm also going to stream Final Fantasy 14 stuff throughout this week, just because I would be playing it otherwise. So yeah, hope you all have a lovely evening and stay warm. Good night. Bye bye bye.